I don't think I've ever heard this music before.
I don't think I have either.
Yeah, watch it being like the first ever attorney game.
I don't know, I don't remember it at all.
Me either. Cough, cough, sniff, sniff.
Yeah, I gotta get prepared to
voice all these fucking lines.
Yeah, that's Edgeworth clearing his throat right there. He's like, hang on, I gotta sound professional, because if he doesn't do that, this is what he sounds like in the mornings. Hey guys, how's it going?
Yeah, it's like the opposite problem where like sometimes when you wake up you have a deep voice and then it goes back to normal. His is high pitched before it goes back to normal.
Yeah, he sounds like Mickey Mouse before he goes into the offices.
Well, hiya, pal. Anyway, welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All Blind. We found out a lot of things in the last one, including Matt Ongard's secret, which is he did fucking hire him, man.
Yeah, and that he's got a scar over his eye because his name is actually Shanks, and he's from One Piece.
Yeah, I think they did, like, he confirmed himself that he did film in that room to get insurance against the assassin.
Yeah, he was.
So he could blackmail the assassin.
Yeah, he was
if he
saying
ever
that
comes
like
after him.
everyone's susceptible to blackmail and bribes and whatnot.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what he was doing, and he hired the hitman, and he was kind of impressed that Adrian Andrews even like tried to do all that shit. I pulled up the wrong guide. God damn it.
Well, anyways, let's see what Edgeworth has to say here.
Hey, Edgeworth.
Well, Wright, what are you going to do if you plan on changing your strategy?
No, we can't do that.
That's right, he's holding Maya hostage.
Oh yeah. What should I do?
You should kill yourself now.
Okay.
Cue the electricity behind him, the lightning. That's not something I can answer for you.
Mr. Edgeworth.
We're kind of between a rock and a hard place.
Right, only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago, at that time, I didn't truly understand what a prosecutor was. So I went and searched on Google.
For 1 year.
and I figured it out. And that is why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. I felt that I couldn't stand in a court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. And now, Wright, it's your turn.
My turn?
What is this thing called a lawyer? What can you do as one? You must find the answer, and you must find it on your own. Hey, Edgeworth, you want to see my badge?
This is what it means to be. Now's not the time to talk. I'm a lawyer. But to fight for someone who is clearly a killer. Matt Ongard. That man is really...
It doesn't matter who. Every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. Isn't that the basis of our judicial system?
Proper defense? But what exactly is that? Is it where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal through shouting and trickery?
Ironic that you of all people should say such a thing. Isn't that exactly how you have fought for your clients up until now?
Well, it might be true, but that's...
That was different.
That's because I believed in my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. But if I were to get Ongard an acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who were suffering and in pain. But when I look at this mess we're in, I couldn't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end. I just don't know what to do.
Right. Would you get a hold of yourself? You have it all wrong.
Huh?
Yeah, Phoenix, right. I'm gonna start calling you Phoenix wrong. We aren't some sort of heroes. We're only human, you and I.
We're all a human, after all. Who put the blame on me?
You wanna save someone. That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
You are a defense attorney. You can't run away from that. You can only fight. That's all you can do. Why fight? Why don't I just give up?
Yeah, can I just give up like you guys? People like you and Francisco von Karma are always using all you have to pin me down. I bet you would like Edgeworth to pin you down anyway.
I'd like Francesca to pin me down.
Yeah, with that big whip of hers.
No, I just like her to pin me down. I don't want to get whipped.
Oh, you're not into that?
No, I'm not into whip play.
Shit.
I'm into hot, what color is her hair?
Gray.
Bluish gray, hair colored, mole having German girls.
So, you wouldn't be attached to me getting a Francisco von Parma cosplay?
If you did, I think I'd approve very much so.
Alright. It's on the bucket list. You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict for a man I clearly know to be guilty.
Francesca, she fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is her perfect win record. That's all.
And isn't it the same as you? Oh, damn. Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Because your precious win record was destroyed? You are so petty.
I see. Now I understand why you despise me so. However, you are mistaken.
What do you...
Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that things such as a perfect record were meaningless.
What? I thought they were meaningful.
I don't believe you. Are you saying that is why you left the prosecutor's office? But then, why? Why are you here now?
The answer to that is something you will find out on your own. I have faith you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. But if you can't, then you'll be powerless to change the ending of this story.
Beep, beep, beep. Hold on, my phone ringing.
Mr. Nick, the transceiver.
I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Now then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain an acquittal tomorrow? My, what is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time. Tell me, please, why are you holding Maya hostage for Engard's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer?
Right.
Please don't misunderstand things. He is my client. Don't toy with me. A man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer himself. I believe you're asking me for a reason as to why I am doing what I am. Yeah. This is what I like to call my aftercare. Oh my god, he gives me aftercare? That's great.
He has an aftercare package that's an extra like $10,000.
Yeah. What the heck is aftercare? Wait, Phoenix, you know what aftercare is? That tells me so much about you. My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care and assurance that no suspicion falls upon my clients in my handiwork. That is why it's called client relations. It is a part of the assassin's duty. An assassin's duty? We are lucky this time, and my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney, and to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end. What is your name? I believe I told you once before, however. You did, but my name is the Killer. Shelly the Killer.
You're Shelly the Killer?
Edgeworth, who the fuck did you think we were talking about this entire time? Please keep in mind you don't have much space to maneuver with me. As a killer, I always finish what I'm set out to do. If you fail to keep your end of the bargain, Maya, it would be my duty as an assassin to see that she receives a nice long nap.
No.
Now then, if you excuse me, if someone were to trace this signal back to me, it'd be quite troublesome.
Was that it starts with an S, right?
Yeah.
What was his name? Is he in the court record?
No. I'd be actually really surprised if they put the cat in there.
Oh, what is it? What is his name? It starts with an S. I'm pretty sure. Sock?
It's a shoe.
Oh, it's a shoe. That's right.
I was trying to like, oh, it's a little foot. I thought.
Yeah. What if you were pointing that and I just said foot?
Yeah, it starts with S.
Mystic Maya, Mystic Maya. I don't know what to say.
Edgeworth. Did you hear that at the end of the transmission?
Huh? Oh, that. It sounded like a cat.
A cat?
It can't be that cat, can it?
What is it?
I think I know where Shelly the Killer is holding Maya hostage. Edgeworth, have all police units head to Ongar's mansion immediately.
Alright, you hurry over there as well then.
Don't lose hope yet, Pearls. The fight's only just begun. Get on my bike.
Yeah!
Fucking haul ass. It's... Not, oh. Now is not the time for this.
Huh.
Oh, I see.
Shall we listen to what Miss Andrews has to say?
We don't have time for this. There's a police investigation going on right now.
Yeah, what's up, baby girl? Anyways, yeah, I'm out of here.
Yeah, offices, hotel lobby, and then there. Remember, because he said his house was close by. There we go. Man, that just ruined all the tension. Quick, we need to hurry there right now. Goes to the detention center.
Wait, look, it's the bear.
It's the bear. Maya?
Please answer us, Mr. Maya.
We have this area completely surrounded. There's no way for him to escape. Assuming he's still in the area.
I can't believe it. That butler, all this time, he was the killer?
He and On Guard were working together all this time. I'm sure they had worked out a contingency plan ahead of time.
Motherfucker.
There's a small door at the bottom of this bigger door, Mr. Nick.
I bet it's for the cats to use.
Oh, you mean shoe.
Oh, was that not counting as the bear? Oh my god.
No, it's a figurine of a bear. And there are a lot of cuts in it for some reason.
The wooden bear figure, it has many thin cuts. Heisen's playing Rocket League right now.
Nice.
A bear, isn't that more a thing for Mr. Kurita? Why would something like this be here?
Right, look down. There's a little pet door installed here.
No shit.
Yeah, I'm sure that's for shoe.
Do you think this came through that little door?
This door, it's locked.
Oh, I'm pretty used to breaking down doors by now. Let's go, Edgeworth. There's no one here.
From the looks of this room, I would say that this is On Guard's private lounge. Look at this, Wright.
He watches porn on that giant TV.
Nice.
And it antenna for sending and receiving radio signals in a VCR. Check inside the deck. If there's a tape, it would have important evidence. If we're lucky, it'll have the moment the crime was committed recorded on it.
I'm sorry, but the tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found.
Fuck!
No.
But there's no mistake that someone used this to record something. It looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it.
Fuck, man. We searched all over, but it looks like he got away.
I'm sorry. It looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time.
And now, we lost our only lead.
Don't give up yet. That little girl is looking to you to be your pillar.
Yeah, and I'm not being a good fucking pillar right now. Yeah, you're right.
We're close, I can tell. We've already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Leave the rest to us.
Alright, thanks, Edgeworth. Maya. This looks like a picture of Miss Impacts. With love, Celeste.
Miss Impact, you mean...
Yeah, Mr. Kurita's former manager.
Why would a picture of Miss Impacts be here in Mr. Onguard's mansion?
And why does it say with love? This might be a clue. Perfect.
Ah!
What's wrong, Pearls?
Please let me see that picture frame.
Huh? What's so special about the frame?
On your back, there's something written on the back of the frame. Maya. It's missing Maya. She left us a message.
How the fuck did she write that? What?
I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you, ever. I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Really? You're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's gotta watch out for the helpless lunk. That's it for now, Nick. I guess I'll talk to you guys later.
She's very optimistic for being kidnapped by a fucking assassin. I just want to say that.
Yeah.
That's like, no, Mystic Maya.
Where? Right. What's wrong? Why the blank stare?
Oh, nothing.
We searched the house, and this is the last room. It looked like he eluded us.
Andreworth,
Yes?
as far as clues go, I think this is about all I'm going to get. I'm still short one last thing.
What is that?
Oh yeah. Miss Andrews. Miss Andrews' psych lock. If I can just find out what secret she's holding, then I think I can stand a chance in court tomorrow. To blow this case wide open and expose the truth.
I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center.
Thanks, Edgeworth. Well, let's go, Pearls. Let's head open that last lock. Just take the crying child and move her over. You good? Are you about to sneeze?
No.
Oh.
Good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill.
Miss Andrews, I come to remove your psych lock.
Psych lock?
I want to know, and you will tell me your secret.
Fine, go ahead. Try to break me if you can.
Alright, pull up the guide.
I'm just gonna save here just in case.
Throw that rock at her fucking face.
Take this shit.
Alright, we did that. We did that. We did that. We did that. Okay. Is that the Magatama? Okay. Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. Ongar for the murder?
I've already told you countless times. It's because I thought Matt was the killer.
No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. Ongar. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know what you said earlier. You said revenge.
So you're saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why? What an absurd idea. I don't have anything to want to take revenge for.
Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on other people. There's something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. Okay, so it's either you can either present a profile or a piece of evidence for this.
I really want to present this because, I mean, I think this is what they're leading to.
Okay, if you want.
You're saying if you want, I'm going to click on it and it's going to be like, that's the wrong one. But you know what? I'm going to do it anyways.
It's the wrong one.
Fucking hate you. Whatever.
I'm sorry.
It doesn't make any sense that the, like, well, I mean, I guess the evidence didn't make any sense,
Yeah.
but something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge.
I mean, you were pretty close with the photo, I won't lie.
Oh my gosh, it's her.
present either suicide report or Celeste Impact's profile.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I should have figured. I don't know if that was just like them trying to like clean up loose ends with that whole thing, but I was like, oh, we found this photo, and then right afterwards they mentioned like, oh, you need to go back to Andrews and whatnot, and I'm like, is it the next thing I need to present? I fucking hate this game so much.
Well, they're gonna talk about why, you know?
Oh my gosh. I'm freaking beating around the bush again.
Yeah.
Celeste.
There's only one catalyst that would feel such a strong feeling, even with revenge. That would cause such strong feelings, even revenge. And that's Miss Impact's suicide.
Are you just realizing that whenever I go silent, that means that you read something wrong?
Yeah.
What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who hit her suicide note was also Juan. What does all this have to do with Matt?
You're right. You haven't mentioned him yet. But for you to hate Mr. On Guard, it would mean that he must have had some relation with Miss Impact and her suicide.
Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt? Yeah, it's John Doe.
Yeah. It was the butler the whole time. This is a photo of Miss Impact's, correct? She looks younger. She looks younger than when she passed away, though.
What?
With love, Celeste. This is Miss Impact's handwriting, correct?
Where did you find this? No, that's alright. It was a rhetorical question.
Yeah, it is. I found this in Mr. On Guard's mansion.
And after all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed.
I'm sorry, girl.
I'm really Celeste Impacts.
Damn, that'd be a crazy twist. Good, we got all our health back for tomorrow.
Celeste, she was supposed to get married to Juan.
Yes, but I heard that it didn't work out. More than fucking not work out. She fucking killed herself, dog.
Yeah.
Well, because Mr. Kurita didn't want to get married to her anymore, right?
Yes, because of Matt.
Because of Mr. On Guard? What do you mean?
I think I can see where this is going.
Celeste, she was Matt's manager a long time ago. She was the happiest woman in the world at the time. I was working part-time back then, and I often saw the two of them together.
Man, they just took the fucking screen thing of that. It's the same picture. They don't draw like a unique thing. I'm just realizing. So that's why, with love, Celeste is written on the frame of that picture.
They were a couple, weren't they?
It wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used,
Aww.
toyed with until she was thrown away.
That's so horrible.
Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. A scandal would have destroyed that. Which is why Celeste, in her kindness, moved over to Worldwide Studios. And that's where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him, even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan were such a good match that they were even planning to get married. And then, it was suddenly called off. On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste, she killed herself. And that's why I framed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and myself. I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called the wedding off, right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste.
I see. So that's what happened.
But then why did Mr. Kurita have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all.
Wait, did Matt frame it in a way like it was like, actually, she's been cheating on you this entire time with me right now, instead of like saying it was like in the past?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I guess we'll see, maybe.
Yeah.
It was probably because of his worthless male pride. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan. He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most.
Poor Miss Impacts.
That wasn't the end of it. That day, I'm almost certain that Celeste left a suicide note behind. And in that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds, and so that she would never again be hurt by Matt, she chose to die. Then, when Juan discovered her body, he hid her note.
But why would he do that?
It's simple. Juan realized that note was a powerful weapon against Matt. And it would be especially damaging to his refreshing like a spring breeze image. In any case, with his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge.
Revenge. It's that word again.
Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note. At a time that would cause Matt the most damage, of course.
And that was at the press conference after the stage show.
I know all about it because I heard it all from Juan. It was so I could find out about all this that I drew close to Juan to begin with.
Damn.
They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. That night, when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Those two were always spying on one another, after all. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I was going to burn it. I'd even brought a lighter. But I couldn't find the suicide note. That's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was going to bring to them my own kind of cruel revenge. Celeste was killed by those two monsters. So when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. And that's all I have to say. Well, Mr. Wright, even knowing all this, are you still going to help that man?
I'm a lawyer.
I see. What a foul profession.
Thank you very much for your time and for talking with me.
It was no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway.
I can't sleep either. Not with my situation, or with what I know now.
Saving content.
Yeah.
4-1.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Why are you huffing, boy? You sound like me after run up the the stairs. How did I get myself into this mess? That's far enough. You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Are we back to episode 1-1? What have I done wrong? I can't allow you to go on like this. You should kill yourself now, but I'm just a civil defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title. Phoenix, you gotta get original. I had this stream before, some time ago. As if this day was written into my destiny. Today, I'll stand in court as a lawyer to prove a killer innocent. Phoenix, you gotta get original with your fucking dreams. Having the same one with the same, like, dialogue for dialogue, get original.
They're like, hey guys, let's reuse this asset real quick.
Beep. Well, this is Phoenix Wright. You don't look so well, dude. You're gonna prove me not guilty, right? Dude, I'm right fucking next to you. Do you have to call my phone? Haha, if you please, Mr. Lawyer. Remember, it's not just me. Your precious little friend's life is riding on today's verdict, too.
Grr. 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 Bitch, I'm a dog. Woof, grr.
You know, it's actually a line in a song.
What? What kind of fucking song is that?
I can't remember which song it is, but it's like some rapper. He's like, bitch, I'm a dog. Woof, grr.
I hope it's on the same level as I'm eating motherfucking bacon.
Yeah.
Now listen up, you'd better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay? I hate that motherfucker, he should die.
Yeah.
If you get that creepy shitbag that's not guilty, I'll never forgive you, ever.
Maya.
I'll kill myself before Day Killer can even kill me.
I'll find out the not guilty thing before you do and die. Phoenix. Oh. Mia. Maya, how's Maya? I don't know. You don't know? She hasn't tried to channel me since yesterday. Mia, what am I supposed to do? Well, like I said, for a lawyer, the worst of times is when you have to force your biggest smiles. But you can't give up. There's still some hope left. Stop it, please. There's nothing left. Nothing here. Not anymore. Who the fuck is calling my phone now? I swear to God, if it's on guard again.
I wanted to see how long it would go for.
This better be Edgeworth or so help me. I think it's looping.
No, we haven't heard this part. Oh, there we go.
There we go. Is that a cursed on guard again? Will you leave me alone? Look, don't call me anymore. I mean it.
You're really mean, pal.
Gumshoe, I'm really sorry. Where are you?
Hey, let me join the investigation team and we're chasing after Dick Killer, pal.
Then you have some sort of lead?
Sorry, but right now we got 0 leads on the guy. And we're not gonna give up.
Gumshoe.
Until the trial is over, until the verdict is handed down. We're gonna do everything we can and find Dick Killer. If we can get Maya out, then you can get on guard the guilty verdict he deserves, pal.
That's true. I can do that if they find Maya first.
They find Maya, and like Edgeworth is like saying some stuff, and Phoenix is just like, the people rest.
Yeah.
Or no, wait, he's the defense. He's like, I have no questions for this witness, Your Honor.
Yeah, I like to move for like I like to indict my own my own client.
Yeah.
Guard's like, what the fuck, dude? That was not part of the script.
And he's like in the middle of the courtroom. He's like, all right, dude, she's dead.
Hold on, I gotta call Dick Killer.
You got that, so you have to do whatever you can to make the trial last longer.
Okay, so make it last as long as possible. Got it. Have to make this trial last longer?
Man, I'm really good at lasting long.
That's a joke. I'm a 2-pump chump.
Yeah.
You think Gumshoe lasts long? Look at that face.
Yeah.
That's the face of a man who's like who edges constantly. He edges for Edgeworth.
He's gooning.
Yeah. He's a professional gooner. He's captain of the goon team.
Never say that again.
If you go on Mr. Edgeworth with everything you got, then you two can draw it out.
Oh, now I get it.
I believe in you, pal. You and Mr. Edgeworth can do it. So, believe in us. We're gonna give it all we got, just like you.
Thank you. Got it. Thanks, Gumshoe. Oh my god, everyone's fucking playing Steam right now. Holy shit. Hey, Phoenix. You understand now, don't you? You have something money will never be able to buy. Friendship. That's what I learned from My Little Pony.
My Little Pony.
You know what's still strange to me about that show? That Weird Al has his own, like, pony OC named Grilled Cheese, and he's married to Pinkie Pie. Canonically in the series.
Well, I mean, number one, I don't know who Weird Al is. Number two, I don't watch any of My Little Pony, so I have no idea about anything.
You don't know who fucking Weird Al is? He's an icon. Whatever. You just don't know the...
Well, I mean, I could talk to you about, like, freaking, like, a bunch of, like, NBA players, and you would be like, yeah, I don't know who any of them are, so...
Yeah, I guess.
It's all in your own perception. Like, I guarantee you that there's probably people watching this that don't know who the fuck Weird Al is.
Yeah. It's the strongest weapon in the world, and you have an ambiance.
Abundance.
Yeah.
Why is that bun dancing? I think that was like a question from like the Impossible quiz. Like they used the word abundance. Holy shit! And they show like a bun dancing.
Oh my god!
And the answer is supposed to be abundance.
Oh my god! Looks like we're coming at the end.
Do you think Phoenix can canonically say that he sees dead people?
Yeah, probably. I mean, like he's seeing one right now. I had to make this trial last as long as I can. Gumshoe will come through. I know it.
All right, time to make this trial take Viagra then. Gotta make it last forever.
What the fuck? Get out of here. Leave! Hey, Edgeworth. How's it going, Pookie?
Court is now in session for the trial of Matt on guard.
Defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. I've been here for last 3 hours.
Yeah. Just standing in court.
Yeah.
Now, as I recall, we concluded yesterday's session with a big mystery on our hands. The mystery being what exactly was Miss Adrian Andrews' role in this murder.
Yeah.
That is to say, is she really connected to the crime itself? Mr. Edgeworth, if you would please inform the court of today's proceedings.
Wait, is he gonna bring up the Shelley D. Killer thing?
Maybe.
I mean, possibly. I don't know.
Adrian Andrews. She's a baddie that forged evidence that threw suspicion onto Mr. Ongard.
That's beautiful. Thank you.
And then proceeded to escape the crime scene by wearing the Nickel Samurai costume. The guilt of these actions are those from which she cannot escape. Then you're saying that she is guilty and hot after all? I'm not finished, Your Honor. Miss Andrews has nothing to do with committing the actual murder. I would like to direct the court's attention to this card.
What if he's just like, what a pretty card. Here's my business card.
Yeah, he's like, it has a shell on it as well.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, that wrong card.
I am actually Shelley D. Judge. Shelley D. Killer is my brother. What is this? This looks like a shell. This is the calling card of a certain assassin.
Assassin!
Assassin, you say? Yes, Juan Carita was killed by a professional assassin.
Assassin?
And the person who hired the assassin, his client, so to speak, is Matt on guard. What a surprising turn of events. I would think it's become commonplace by now, Your Honor.
What? I know what's going on this time. So I know that everything Edgeworth has said is true. But we still have to hold out as long as we can. At least until Maya's safe and sound. I wonder how the trial will turn out today.
Now then, please call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls the defendant's mentor, Mr. Will Powers, to the stand.
Hey.
Now then, witness, your name and occupation, please.
Okay. I'm, Will Powers. I'm a poor, underpaid action star.
And what is your relation to the defendant?
Well, that's, I guess I'm sort of a lousy mentor to him in a way, yeah.
There's a ringing in my ear.
Ring.
See, that's not helping.
Ring.
Stop it.
Mr. Powers, please, you don't need to put yourself down so much.
Oh, sorry, but I'm just kind of a nothing sort of guy.
On the night of the murder. Oh, wait.
Yeah. Sorry, I heard like a train in the distance.
You heard a train?
Yeah, I was, and my ADHD kicked in and made me think of that fucking meme that was the train doing the "I'm training it" thing.
Oh my god. Cameron keeps getting these fucking memes all over Instagram of him just being like, oh, I'm jaking it so hard right now.
It is unironically my favorite meme from like the last 5 years. Like,
wait, 5 years?
yeah, I'm telling you, it's so funny to me. It's just fucking random characters. And it'll like show like a clip from the show that they're in, and it just fucking turns to them going like saying their name, but they're fucking like jacking off like like the fucking Shenron from Dragon Ball. It's just like him about to make a wish, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm Shenroning it. Oh, I'm Shenroning it so hard."
Oh, I'm edging it so hard.
Yeah, he literally is.
Fuck yeah.
I'm judging it. I'm judging it so hard right now.
Don't judge, not in the courtroom. Go in your chambers for that.
On the night of the murder, you visited the defendant's room. Is this correct?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
But you know, I didn't actually get to see Matt when I went.
All you need to do is answer what you're asked.
Okay.
Now then, I would like you to please testify about when you went to Mr. Engard's room.
Okay, sure.
Visit to Matt's room.
After the award ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room.
Okay.
Matt was standing there in front of his room, still in his nickel samurai costume. He was talking with someone. At first, I thought it was the bellboy. I watched the two of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back. I had guests with me that night, and I couldn't make them wait for me.
Phoenix, like, he objects to the last thing. He's like, why couldn't you, like, not wait for us?
Yeah.
Nothing sounds out of place in Mr. Power's testimony.
And talking with the bellboy is no big deal. Oh my god, these guys are fucking idiots.
If one assumes that the person Mr. Engard was speaking with was an ordinary bellboy, what are you implying?
That my PC's been on for 4 hours.
Well, Mr. Wright, let's have your cross-examination, shall we?
Looks like we're in another sticky situation. Huh?
Yeah, sticky, hot, loaded situation.
A trap. Can't you smell it, Phoenix?
A trap!
Where?
I love traps.
Yeah. Me rolling up to the anime convention. Where's the traps?
The fucking, what is his name? Fred from...
Oh my god, trap fanatic Fred.
Yeah. Wait, what is his last name? Is it Fred Jones?
I feel like it's Fred Jones. I kind of want to look it up, but I also don't want to ruin this. Okay, that's on Google. But first, to find out more, we're gonna have to charge in head first, right?
That's how I dive into concrete.
Oh, I thought you meant... Fucking hate you. After the award ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. The defendant's room? Why did you go there?
Well, I'm his mentor, like a big brother sort of, and I wanted to say congrats.
What's wrong? Why did you stop?
Mr. Wright.
Oh, what is it?
You're gonna try to trick me into a corner, aren't you?
Huh?
I know I'm just a poor, underpaid action star, but I'm not the killer.
No one said that you were, Mr. Powers.
Okay, maybe I am. No, please, don't trick me. Every time you do your lawyer thing, the witness suddenly turns into a bad guy.
Every time? Yeah, I guess.
Witness, I will personally talk to the defense at a later time. So for now, please kindly cooperate and continue with your testimony.
Sorry.
So you went to the defendant's room and then...
Hey, wait a minute! When and how did I suddenly turn to the bad guy here? Oh, that'd been really funny if we got like a fucking achievement from that. Okay. Are you sure that it was Matt Engard?
Yeah, I'm sure. He wasn't wearing the nickel samurai mask then.
If that's the case, then he really can't be mistaken.
And? What was the defendant doing standing in front of his own room?
He was talking with someone. At first I thought it was the bellboy. At first? What do you mean by that?
Well, he was in a bellboyish uniform and he had a bottle of juice on a tray.
Sounds like an ordinary bellboy to me.
Yeah, but I didn't think he was a normal bellboy.
And why's that?
Why did I think that, Mr. Wright?
How the fuck am I supposed to know?
Sorry, but I can't remember right now. Sorry.
I guess I'm gonna have to wait patiently on this one.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
I watched the two for a while, but then I gave up and went back. You saw the two of them, the bellboy and the defenders together, correct?
Yeah, bellboy just wanted to say congrats.
Now, while you were watching the two of them, did you notice anything strange?
You know, I did feel something weird. I think it was because Matt, well, you gave the bellboy a tip.
I mean, that's not really unusual. But that's a perfectly normal thing to do. Yeah, you're kind of almost required to tip during this.
So, how long did you watch the two of them?
Not more than a minute or two, I think.
I guess with me that night, and I couldn't make them wait for me. So who are these guests that you're talking about?
You guys, of course, you and Maya and Little Pearl. I thought it would be really rude since I invited you guys if I disappeared on you, so I went back to my seat pretty soon after seeing Matt in the hallway.
This is like squeezing water from a rock. Probably pointless to press further. Do you remember this incident? Did Mr. Powers leave his seat that night? I don't remember that happening at all. Maya was making such a racket with her hyper state, I ended up focusing on her. I see. In any case, from his story, he wasn't gone for very long. Okay, you remember Phoenix talking about one of those statements? Maybe like, I have to wait patiently?
It wasn't Matt was sitting, I don't think it was this one. I think it was this one.
Yeah. You're supposed to press the fourth statement and then press the third statement again.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it said press the fourth statement to get like the thing where he's like, oh, like he gave the bellboy a tip, and then repress the third statement. It's because he's like, oh, I remember why it was so strange. Like I thought he was the bellboy or some shit.
I didn't think he was a normal bellboy.
And why was that?
Why did I think that, Mr. Wright?
How the hell the fuck am I supposed to know? Hey, wait a second. Actually, Mr. Powers, only a few minutes ago you stated... There you go.
You know, I don't think I would have gotten that in a million years.
Good thing I'm here.
Except for if I just went and pressed the statements again.
Yeah.
Like, I would have just gone through and pressed all the statements again.
Yeah, I guess that was supposed to be your hint when you pressed it. Be like, oh, I gotta wait patiently for this one to see if anything stuck out.
You know what they should have said for that one? I should wait until I get more evidence in order to press on this one again.
I think it was because Matt, well, he gave the bellboy a tip. Could it be that you felt something strange about the tip-giving incident itself?
Oh, yeah, that's it. You really know your job. Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, shit.
Yes, Your Honor? This bellboy, he wasn't an ordinary one, was he? Perhaps we should let the witness tell us. Very well. Mr. Powers, please amend your testimony. You mean about the bellboy, right?
Matt, give the bellboy a tip. Oh, what happened?
I tried hitting the left bumper, I like slammed on it, and I hit left.
Oh. So you gave the bellboy a tip. What's so strange about that?
Oh, well, you see, Matt's not a poor penny pincher like me. I was trying to figure out how much it was because the tip really shocked me.
How much it was?
But that's when something even more surprising happened. The bellboy was putting the tip he got in his pocket.
Okay.
And that's when I got my first good look at the guy's face. I was really shocked.
I'm afraid I don't fall at all.
Sounds like Mr. Powers was surprised twice by this event. I wonder which of his shock emotions I should ask about. The bellboy's face or Engarde's tip.
I think that both of these are right.
Okay. What was so shocking about the bellboy's face, Mr. Powers?
Well, he wasn't exactly a boy, more like an old gramps.
I hope you know that discrimination towards old men is a no-no in my court.
No, that's not what I meant at all. In the smack middle of the guy's face, there was a line of stitches.
A line of stitches.
Yeah, and it went straight from the tippy top of his head to the bottom of his chin. Almost like if that thread snapped, all the stuff in his head would come spilling out.
Ugh. He was there at Ungard's house. He was the butler?
What is it, Mr. Wright?
Nothing, Your Honor. So that means Ungard was talking to the killer then. If that facts were to be exposed, Ungard would declare guilty in a blink. Phoenix, you have to play dumb here. Pretend you don't know anything. Yes, Chief.
You sure you don't have anything you would like to say, Mr. Wright?
No, Your Honor, I actually plead the fifth on myself. What did you just say, Your Honor?
Nothing, Mr. Wright, nothing. We're just going around and around in circles. Now then, Mr. Powers, please continue with your testimony.
Oh, damn, he knows. Did you want to press the other one?
Yeah.
No, I always wonder about the stitches, because if you're supposed to blend in with people, why would you make something so, like... Because the stitches really make you stand out, you know?
What I was thinking was, it was cosmetic surgery from, like, what he really looked like.
Oh, maybe. But,
I don't know, it might just be, like, a cool thing that he has, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. The defendant is a huge star. He can afford to give generous tips, don't you agree?
Sure. But giving him that much was maybe a little too much, I think.
A little too much?
Would you please clarify for the court? How much would you say the defendant gave to the bellboy?
Yeah, how many bands have you thrown in?
Honestly, I don't know. I can't even begin to guess.
And why is that?
Because he gave the bellboy a really fat roll of cash.
Big body bands over there. a roll of cash. Oh, look at him. He's a little like... Aw.
Oh, well, how interesting. That certainly was a very generous tip, wasn't it? A very fat roll of cash. That can hardly be called a tip, Your Honor.
Judge is beginning to look awfully suspicious at us. Under objection, wait and see.
I like the wait and see approach. But I think it's wrong. I'm gonna raise an objection.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. Oopsies. The defendant is a superstar. That kind of tip is a typical fare for people like him.
Are you saying that all superstars are super spenders?
Yeah, have you seen Ungard's house?
If I could receive large rolls of cash by simply bringing people things on trays, why on earth would I stand around here prosecuting?
Because you made bad life choices. I don't know. He's got a point. I don't even get paid, let alone rolls of cash for all my hard work.
So supposing that roll of cash was not a tip, then what was it? Payment, Your Honor. Payment? Isn't it obvious? For the murder of Mr. Juan Carita. Then the bellboy the witness saw. Yes, he was the assassin.
But...
Hold your horses now, Mr. Edgeworth. You don't have any proof of this, do you? Have I ever been unprepared to support my claims, Your Honor? I have here the card Shelley de Killer left at the scene of the crime. Shelley de Killer. He is the person the police's special investigations team has been chasing for ages. I am certain that the person the witness saw was this very assassin Shelley de Killer.
Really?
What's wrong, Mr. Powers?
No, nothing. Something just clicked in my head and I think I just figured something out.
Oh?
Actually, I saw that bellboy again later on that night.
What?
Mr. Powers, please testify. Tell us what you saw.
Yes, sir, right away. This time, I was in that hallway because I had to go to the bathroom. And that's when that bellboy I saw earlier came out of the room. Of course, when I say room, I mean Juan Carita's room. Now I think about it, that bellboy did seem kinda out of place. Yeah, so he had to be the assassin. I'm sure of it. I mean...
Thank you very much. That is all we need for now.
Huh? But I'm not done. There's still more.
Let us first establish that the bellboy was truly Mr. De Killer, then we shall see. So the bellboy came out of the victim's room. And if that bellboy really was the assassin, then I think the answer is fairly obvious. That would be correct, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, I believe it's your turn to entertain and make us laugh.
What am I, the fucking royal gesture?
This is no laughing matter. My sister is gonna die.
We're fucked.
Yeah. This time I was in the hallway because I had to go to the bathroom. And we're gonna save and do this shit in the last one.
Yeah, I'm sure you did have to go to the bathroom, Mr. Powers.
Yeah.
But we're gonna make you have to wait to go to the bathroom.
Sorry, I was looking ahead.
Yeah, fair enough. If you say this is a good stopping point, then I'll believe you.
Actually, let me double check real quick. This is the second one. There's a third one. Wait. Yeah, third. Recess. Is this... Okay. And then... Okay.
We get a recess? OMG, I can't wait to go swing on the swings.
Wait, finish this one. This would be a good ending point.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah. This time I was in the hallway because I had to go to the bathroom. Did you piss yourself in the hallway? And what time was that?
Oh, well, I don't remember. The awards ceremony ended around 8 p.m., right? I went to Matt's room pretty soon after that, and then I came back. Then I went to the bathroom. So I guess maybe it was around 8:10 p.m. by that time?
You're not one for details, are you, Mr. Powers?
Sorry. I thought I could maybe catch Matt and say my congrats.
And that's when the bellboy I saw earlier came out of the room. Are you sure it was the same bellboy?
Yeah.
And how could you tell? All the bellboys were the same the uniforms after all.
But you see, well, he had those stitches in his face.
Oh.
So I'm sure it's the same guy that was talking with Matt.
So which room did the bellboy come out of?
Of course, when I say room, I mean Juan Carrito's room. The victim's room, huh?
Yeah, the one with all the really pretty flowers and teddy bears. It was Juan's room, alright.
Words cannot describe how screwed I am.
Let's continue with the testimony, shall we?
Now that I think about it, that bellboy Dean seemed kind of out of place. So what exactly do you mean out of place by him?
Right. Why the insipid grin?
Maybe because I have no idea what damaging thing he's gonna say next.
Oh, well, the bellboy was empty-handed.
Empty-handed?
That bellboy was one of those room service people, right? But he wasn't pushing a cart and he wasn't holding a tray either. You'd call that a little strange too, wouldn't you?
I would agree. That is a bit strange, Mr. Powers.
But is it really unusual for a bellboy to be empty-handed? What should I do? Should I let Powers' testimony slide, or...
Try to pull a fast one? I really like the idea of trying to pull a fast one.
Yeah, try to pull a fast one on me?
I'm trying to pull a fast one.
There's nothing strange or unusual about an empty-handed bellboy.
But there really is.
Yeah, there really isn't.
If you two are done being school children, bellboys are for room service. There's no reason for them to be empty-handed, ever. Your Honor, I ask that the witness's previous statement be supplanted with this one.
Edgeworth. Are you going to do whatever you can to make the bellboy look suspicious?
I see. Very well. This court recognizes and grants the prosecution's request. Mr. Powers, if you could amend your testimony, please.
Yes, sir.
Alright. I thought it was kind of strange for the bellboy to come out of the guest room empty-handed. So you're saying that it's suspicious for him to be empty-handed?
Yeah, really suspicious. I mean, when I first saw that bellboy, he was holding a tray in his hand. There was a bottle of juice and a wine glass on it.
Juice? What kind of juice was it?
I'm pretty sure it was tomato juice.
If we could make up some sort of reason to why he came out empty-handed, some sort of proof, then I think we can dodge the bullet on this one for now.
Proof, huh? Sounds like another job for the court record. Yeah, so he had to be the assassin, I'm sure of it. Please don't be so quick to judge.
But it's kind of Powers family thing. Think of every person as a thief.
Oh, I guess a thief and an assassin are both sneaky and silent.
That's not the point, Phoenix. In any case, if that bellboy was the assassin, it would be very bad for us.
But he really is the assassin, you know?
Yes, but we can't give in yet. If you want to prolong this trial as long as possible, you're going to have to pull some cheap tricks on this one.
I have an idea.
Alright, so we need proof that says, like, yeah, it's not suspicious for him to be empty-handed.
Juice.
Go for it. You did it. I just want to let you know there was 2 pieces of evidence for that. It was either the wine glass or the crime scene photo.
Yeah.
Because on the crime scene you can see that there's a thing of juice.
Yeah. Yes?
You're easily influenced by other people's words, aren't you? As soon as you heard that the bellboy might have been the killer, you got caught up in believing it might be true.
But isn't he really suspicious? He's got all those stitches and
So? A baseball has stitch. Are you saying that all baseballs are suspicious because they have stitches?
Gulp.
I'm gonna fucking screenshot that later. That's a crazy ass line.
Well, there's also, I mean, what about him being empty-handed? Oh, there was something I was watching earlier on, like, I think it was on, like, Instagram or something like that. They were talking about, like skin colors. Like, there was this, like, black guy that was arguing that, like, God is black or something like that. And someone was arguing against him and was saying, like, does God have, like, a skin color and whatnot? And the guy was like, oh, well, God came up with, like, skin colors, therefore, like, he should have a skin color. And the other guy looked at him and said, well, God also invented trees, but he's not a fucking tree now, is he? And it just made me think of that with the fucking stitches thing.
Saying that all baseballs are suspicious.
Yeah. It's a fucking fallacy.
Yeah. I would like to ask the court to please take a look here.
Why, that's a nice photograph. This is the crime scene.
This is a wine glass sitting next to Mr. Kurita's body. The liquid inside of this glass is tomato juice. And now, if you would look at what's on the top of the table in the lower right-hand corner here, anyone who can clearly see that is a tray with a bottle of tomato juice on it.
Gulp.
The bellboy had just brought this to Mr. Kurita's room. He left the tray in the room, which is why he was empty-handed when he left.
Wasn't there like in the first beginning of the trial, wasn't it said that like Adrian Andrews brought it?
No, they said that she thought she came in, thought he was asleep, so poured him a glass of juice, and then realized that he was dead, and then set the glass down.
But that would mean that the bellboy had seen and left a dead body in the room.
But can you prove that Mr. Kurita was already dead at the time?
Mr. Edgeworth. Yes? I blame you for leading me down this route. I'm terribly sorry.
What is with him? What is he laughing?
Witness, isn't there one more thing you would like to share with us?
No.
Is there? The bellboy was empty-handed, or should I say empty-handed. I recall you had something interesting to say about his hands.
What?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot.
Huh? What?
That bellboy, he was wearing gloves.
Gloves?
Yeah, pitch black leather ones. All the other bellboys don't wear gloves like that, right? Black leather gloves. Why didn't you mention them earlier? Sorry, it slipped my mind.
Boy, does this make the bellboy look really suspicious. Alright, gotta focus. Can't get lax here. So what if he had gloves? A lot of bellboys wear gloves.
Come on, Mr. Wright, that bellboy was wearing black leather ones.
So what? Footballs made out of rubber? Are you saying all footballs are suspicious because they're made out of leather?
Go.
But that man, he received a large roll of cash from the defendant. And then he was seen leaving the crime scene wearing black leather gloves. I don't think that even someone like myself can believe he was just another bellboy.
Ugh.
Seems that we have finally come to an understanding. Now then, witness, please continue with the rest of your testimony.
The rest?
Oh yes, please tell us more.
Okay.
Bathroom. Alright.
Nope. I'm
And
not reading.
save.
I'm not reading it. I'm not reading it.
I don't know how to read.
All right. Well,
We're
we are-
wrapping up on this.
Yeah, we are now wrapping up with the trial. I think that we've only got a little bit more before we actually come to the conclusion. And by the conclusion, I mean we kind of know what went down. We're just in a matter of a waiting game until they can save Maya, and then that we can just be like, oh yeah, by the way, our bro's guilty. Like,
Yeah. Beat his ass.
we're playing the stalling game right now, but I will say that this makes this case interesting because of the fact that like we actually have a guilty defendant.
Yeah.
So for the first time, we're like fighting to prove that he's not guilty when he's actually guilty, and like we know that obviously, but we're just playing a game right now to see if we can save Maya before we out this bro as an evildoer. But I still want to know the like evil things that he did to Celeste. I want to know what was in that suicide note. I wonder if we find that eventually.
I don't feel like we do. It's just implied that like, well, they just tell you like he was a horrible person. She wrote shit about him in the suicide note before she died, and then Juan was like, "Oh shit, weapon against Matt," and then kept it for himself.
Yeah. But anyways, we'll get to hear the rest of Will Power's testimony in the next one. I'm sure that he's going to drop some bombshell here, but and then we're gonna go to a recess probably, and then we're gonna come back, and then we're gonna be like, "Yo, Gumshoe, have you found anything?" He's gonna be like, "What? I was eating instant noodles."
Yeah.
But yeah, we've only got a couple more episodes left of not only this trial, but of this game.
Yeah.
So we're actually starting to wrap things up.
Yeah. It's possibly like 2 left.
Yeah, which is kind of crazy. It's been a long journey, but we're soon gonna reach our conclusion.
Yeah.
But with that, I want to say thank y'all so much for watching, and we'll see y'all in the next one.
Yeah.
Bye bye.